Hello, Jasmine and Steve. This is Mark looking to show you what I've done here with the scenario. Make sure it's okay with you. If you, and to teach myself how to use this software. If you look up here at the top, the profile is going to be named March CME 2020. Here are the three scenarios. This is the one that I've got completed, the traumastatin major hemorrhage. Is what I've got completed so far. Let's see if you like what I've got. So here you've loaded the scenario, and when you click Start Play or click Play, what it does here in the orange is you can see that there is, this is the baseline settings. So the patient is when we first walk up. I've got 30 seconds here as just a little wait before any changes happen to the patient. I thought that was kind of I put that in there so if there's a pause between when the folks actually start to walk up and if they need any additional instructions or clarifications about the scenario from the instructor. So I know we spoke about 2-minute deterioration time. So now that 30-second timer has expired. We now move into this 2-minute time frame right here, where this just automatically happens once you've pushed play here. This 2 minutes, and you can see every time something yellow over here pops up, that means that the mannequin is making a change to the vital signs. So it's going to trend from this baseline setting to this setting here, which is in the scenario, the without treatment initial vital signs. So it's going to trend over 2 minutes, and you can see things are trending from here to here over this 2 minutes. If the instructor wants to know where they are in that 2 minutes, you can look right down here. During that 2-minute time frame, 2 minutes 30 seconds time frame, if at any time, first let me say, once it expires, once that time frame expires, it's just going to right here remain in node, and that means that it's just going to stay here at that state. And you can talk to the crew and ask them, hey, is there anything that you should be doing? And once they realize that they needed to place the tourniquet on the patient, they can go ahead and do that. And then the instructor, all they have to do is click this button here, properly place tourniquet. And so if they don't do that, nothing's going to change once it gets all the way to this. Once it trends downward to this, to these vital signs here, you can see the heart rate's dropping, the blood pressure's dropping, and the respiration's dropping. And you can see there's only 2 seconds left. So now, okay, so here we now have gotten to the point where we've accomplished or gotten to that initial vital signs, the ones that are in red on the form that say without treatment. So that's where they're at. So, and again, it's just going to stay right here until the instructor checks this box right here, the properly placed tourniquet. Click this box. It then moves them fairly quickly, over 30 seconds, to the initial vital signs with treatment. And then this is where you're going to, and it's just going to trend them up really quick in 30 seconds. And that's going to remain in, over here, you'll see it remains in node. It just kind of sits there. So they're going to do whatever else they're going to do on scene. They're going to, whatever they're going to do. And then as soon as, and then any time during this 30 seconds, which happens, again, you see it's already done, you're going to click the begin transport. All right, so once they've decided they're going to transport, now we are down right to here. This is where they're developing the signs and symptoms of the tension pneumothorax from the simple pneumothorax. And again, this is just going to be a simple trend. It's going to wait 30 seconds, or it's going to trend over 30 seconds, and then it's just going to remain in node. And then once the patient or the crews decompress the right side, they're going to go back. They'll go back to the proper or to the vital signs with treatment. which is, I believe right now I just have it that basically it's the same. This is a palette, these little colored things here. This is a palette, this is a palette. I believe it's just the same palette as this one right here. So then it's got, once it does that trend, it gives you 30 seconds, which you can see a little timer here. It trends in 30 seconds, and just the mannequin itself, the scenario will end in 30 seconds after that. So pretty much that's the scenario. During that time, they can stop the scenario at any time they want, but the mannequin will just stay in that state right there, and then the scenario counter will end here. And that's it. If you have any questions, there it is, scenario has ended. Hopefully that will also prompt the instructors, hey, the scenario's ended, and there you go, moving to the next one. If you have any questions or any comments about anything on how this is set up, or if you want anything clarified, you can just call me. And that's it. Thanks.